Thank you, Sanjay. So Microsoft defines its collaboration tool for the enterprise in these words. Using SharePoint 2010, your people can set up websites to share information with others, manage documents from start to finish, and publish reports to help everyone make better decisions. Well, that's true, but there are some aspects which need to be highlighted here. The SharePoint Beehive displays 6 major categories containing several features addressing the needs of a digital marketing initiative. The 6 categories are collaboration, portal, enterprise search, content management, business processes, and insights. In addition to these major categories, there are some unique features that I would like to point out. Keeping in line with the growing need for well-structured taxonomy on a website, SharePoint 2010 now supports managed metadata services that allows creating and managing the meta tags across multiple sites. Metadata tag content can be further used to dynamically position content for the site audience using the new audience object model. Audience objects will allow us to target specific content to the target visitor segment, thereby making their experience on your site more effective. We believe this is a great feature for content repurposing, as the content you render will resonate with the needs of the visitor. In line with the business as well as regulatory needs, SharePoint now offers reusable workflows. Choose between simple or sophisticated workflows to suit your organization content approval needs. Organizations can also build custom workflows to suit their unique business needs. In Visio 2010, that can be imported into the SharePoint Designer 2010. Using the new Visio services, SharePoint now offers workflow visualization, allowing end users to visually track where they are in the workflow process. SharePoint also offers inbuilt web analytics to understand how your website may be performing. It shows the regular KPIs for website monitoring, like number of unique visitors, total traffic on the site, top destinations on your site, as well as top referrers. The most exciting feature includes site search insights. It allows for monitoring what visitors are searching on your site, what your top search queries are, which search queries are falling. The search insight can also be used to fine-tune the content. Meta tags on your site to enhance user discovery and experience. The new Microsoft SharePoint 2010 seems to offer everything a web content management platform or a digital assets platform or even an enterprise search solution should support to manage a public-facing site. Working together, we can evolve an optimal SharePoint adoption strategy for your organization using the digital marketing radar as a prioritization tool. Let's see here. Let us look at the products from SharePoint. The SharePoint 2010 has 2 versions. There could be some organizations that do not need all the components of SharePoint, but may want to have the web content management capabilities and some basic functionality. So there's a simpler, reduced-cost entry point to Internet solutions called SharePoint FIS Standard Edition. This basically gives you all the web content management capabilities, the workflow collaboration elements, as well as social computing and site search. If you want to introduce other elements such as business intelligence, insights into your website, electronic forms, or enterprise-wide searches, then you would need to have the enterprise version. Fast Search Designer is built into Visual Studio. Interaction management basically is predicting and adapting to the style in which you interact with one site. Content transformation. Well, if you think about any sort of website, typically internal information is pulled out during search results. But you can actually pull in extra information from external sources well and potentially merge both results together. Then you have languages. A variety of spoken languages are supported. It also includes connectors for databases, XML, and others. Let me give you a brief overview of the features and benefits of the enterprise version of SharePoint FIS. SharePoint FIS keeps web content fresh and dynamic with easy-to-use authoring tools. One can launch new sites and content with custom workflows which are flexible enough to be changed to one's needs. With SharePoint FIS, an engaging online experience is guaranteed as it features integrated search, rich media, and social computing, which will help you to get your end clients captivated. One can even create powerful and effective business applications based on existing systems that one uses. SharePoint FIS provides a unified infrastructure with the help of web content management system, which is cost-effective, compliant, and easy to control. Take advantage of Excel services and performance point services for business intelligence. So let's take a look at the products from SharePoint. SharePoint 2010 has two versions. There could be some organizations that do not need all the components of SharePoint, but may want to have the web content management capabilities and some basic functionality. So there's a simpler, reduced cost entry point to Internet solutions called SharePoint FIS Standard Edition. This basically gives you, oh, I'm sorry. Was I rereading something there? I'm sorry here. Let's get back. Let me back up a little bit. So now let me tell you something about Fast Search Server 2010. This SharePoint product works well with SharePoint FIS. Some of the features are highly efficient and effective for digital marketing as well. Build adaptive interactions with extremely catchy visual interfaces. Use pre-built web controls such as extensible results filters, visual navigators, tag clouds, search as you type, and other user interface elements. Control how queries and results are directed and processed. Develop design flows that can interpret, manipulate, and route user input to provide recommendations and personalized results. Fast Search can help business managers set and test business rules and logic to meet the objectives of query and result flows. Fast Search is also efficient in making content fresh, useful, and discoverable with automated processes. You can access all of your content with a broad set of connectors, support for 85 languages, and extreme scalability. Also, most importantly, developers can visually design, test, and debug interaction and content transformation flows using Microsoft Fast Search Designer for Visual Studio. Customers expect solutions and value from them. Internet solutions can be broken up into things around having media sites and being out to push them, having commerce and pushing products. It is important to bring in a different level of experience to your customers. How do you get them engaged with your organization on your website and actually present information pertinent to them? Let me explain how SharePoint products can work for you. In the media and online retail industry, for example, there are many sites like Yellow Pages and PriceGrabber.com which have enterprise search at their core. If you have an organizational setup with a call center, it makes sense to have a website with good search features which will help visitors define what they are looking for, which would indirectly affect call center costs. Fast Search for Internet sites can thus deliver a great user experience and also save on costs and time to your call center. Capabilities such as SharePoint workflows and the approval process helps in improved quality content publishing. Social computing elements can be incorporated while posting content on websites. For example, you can let a community rate the content of a website, which will help you get quality content for the site. In regards to customer service, we recommend the use of SharePoint FIS for Enterprise since we are looking at things like delivering business intelligence. We might have to look for data visualization capabilities that can aid in decision making as well. For extraness, obviously, you can use the whole SharePoint platform for creating forms, for business processes, and even for having complete interaction with partners about your own products. You might even have to take the experience beyond SharePoint boundaries to provide offline experiences with tools like SharePoint Workspace and SharePoint Workspace on the Windows mobile smartphone. Let's take a quick poll right now. How many of you have Windows mobile smartphones? Okay, let's see what's coming across here. Oh, look, 90% of you are currently using Windows mobile smartphones. And if you believe the results of that poll, you probably still believe in Santa Claus. But in all seriousness, the Windows mobile smartphones have come a long way, and they're being adopted by a lot of businesses because the business use scenarios are much better than many of the other phones out there that have strong applications. So how can we support the future? Here are 12 different goals that the SharePoint solution could achieve. It can connect, it can federate offsite content. So if you do a search in real time, it can also provide search-generated topic pages, interactive product experiences, and blended user-generated content. In terms of adaptability, it can do recommendations. If two things need to be sold together based on the behavior of users, then they can be automatically presented together. It can personalize it for you and provide dynamic visual navigation in addition to location-based mobile search and social ranking and tagging. It can guide, and that is in the terms of promotions and cross-selling for targeted lead generation, one-stop account servicing, and interactive customer support. So let's look at some large-scale implementations. I'd like to share with you some successful implementations of SharePoint 2007 and 2010, highlighting the prime features each organization has used for meeting their business requirements. We're looking at an internet retailer here, for instance, that has managed to leverage SharePoint for many of its e-commerce functionalities. It has managed to connect its customers with the help of its site's integration with social networking sites and a consolidated infrastructure. The site has a plethora of interactive features which promotes better collaboration with partners and clients. And then there's this award-winning daily newspaper, which is also the most popular online newspaper website, with over 30 million unique visitors per month. This newspaper giant had great connection with readers, but had complexity issues with its earlier website. SharePoint provided efficient content management services for the site, flexibility in designing the e-paper, cost savings related to implementation, and streamlined approach and navigation features for the paper on the web. Now there's this luxury car manufacturer site that has very versatile capabilities. It is a one-stop shop for a visitor that allows them to design a car as well as buy personalized jackets and other items. In terms of technical details, it has a simplified content management platform, and the user experience is unparalleled. The whole site is created with SharePoint, which manages thousands of visitors every day. The various high-end features of SharePoint have managed to capture a customer fan base for this manufacturer. This is about a famous retailer of consumer electronics in the country, accounting for 19% of the market. The company wanted to connect to its huge customer base and expand its marketing reach with its website. By implementing SharePoint FIS and then integrating it with social networking sites, there was a marked improvement in its growth rates. The site houses a large number of electronic products and is known for its collaborative features.